Back again with another music video reaction. My name is Josh. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you click the thumbnail, we're actually here to check out some Dan Vasc. If you're unfamiliar with Dan Vasc, I don't know what you've been doing with your life. No, I'm just kidding you. Dan Vasc is actually a musician out of Brazil, I believe, that I was just recently told about. So if you're unfamiliar, don't feel bad. I was in the same boat. We're both correcting our courses, and we're heading the right direction now as we're getting more and more knowledgeable about Dan Vasc. And I've just been overwhelmingly happy with the different videos that I've seen, the different cover songs that he's done. This is his actual voice and all of the different notes that he can hold, but really, it's his energy. It really provides so much extra little oomph to it. He just really feels like he's very passionate about what he's doing and what he's singing, and it really just resonates with me. So I've been really excited to check out more. And one that you guys have told me that I'm not quite sure how I missed, but he did do a version of The Sound of Silence. And this is one that I knew mostly from Simon and Garfunkel, the original song, but at the same time, I do know there's been a couple of covers of it that have been really good. One that I kept hearing about was actually the lead singer from Disturbed, I think, has done that one, and it says he was actually inspired by that in the little caption or the description here, so good to keep in mind, and I'm really excited to see what he can do with this song, because I know this is one of those songs that if you're kind of wanting to show off your vocals, this is one that you can do that. So let's go ahead and see how this all goes. We got the full audience today. We got the Chunkinator, and we got the Willie Man. They're very excited too. Not quite as excited as me, but they might get there. All right, let's do it. It's been a little bit since I've heard this one.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Way lower than I normally.
Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street light. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs, their voices never share, and no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fools said I do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I'm a hiding you.
Posture.
Take my arms that I'm a hiding you. And my words lie silent, raindrops fell. Echo in the wells of silence. Hear the people bow and pray to the
All right, so that was Dan Vasc and his version of The Sound of Silence. And I'm a little taken aback just because I'm so used to having so much enthusiasm and, charisma and everything being thrust upon us from the video. And he was so much more reserved in this one because that's what the song called for. I mean, the song itself is very morose and somber, but then he starts to build and you see little flares of that energy and it's just starting to come across and then it builds. And this is a unique one for me and Dan, just in the fact that I know he can do like the good metal scream and he's got the yell and he can maintain it and hold, but this was a different level of singing that I really haven't seen him have to do in many of the songs. Like many of the songs, again, it's like a little bit of Bon Jovi stuff. He's singing, not that Bon Jovi's a bad singer, he's one of my favorites, but it's a little different sounding than this and like the control that he needs. And this was ridiculously good. Like I think comparison-wise to the Disturbed version of this, that's very apropos. I mean, it's very on par. He sounded very similar in certain notes, but then also was able to bring it back up there just wonderfully towards the end. And I really, really like that one. I'd actually be hard-pressed to say that there's a version that I like more. I think the song goes so well with the somber, and then a little bit more of the heavy stuff and his voice specifically. This might be my favorite version. I'm going to have to go check around. Let me know some other versions of Sound of Silence if you think there's a better one. But for right now, off the cuff, I think this might be my favorite. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Go to hit that subscribe button if you would. That'd be fantastic. And as always, you're awesome. Peace out.